Hey there, quilting friends. This is Melissa here at Quilting by Heart. And I just wanted to pop on here today and talk to y'all for just a little while and tell you what I've been up to in my quilting space. As you will notice, probably right off the bat, I am in a different spot. Yay! I did the switcheroo and yeah, I'm really enjoying having my quilting set up in this room rather than the other room. This room is just a little bit larger and it has really great natural light and it's just so much better for my quilting. And it has a large closet that I'm able to access to store stuff in. So I think it's just gonna work out a lot better for my quilting projects. So I thought that I would take y'all on a little tour and show y'all exactly how that I've got things set up in here. And I hope you enjoy this. Okay, this is what you see when you step through my door. Coming down from the hallway, the door is here. And you step on into the room. And the first thing that you're gonna see is this little wall here. And what I've done is I have put all of my quilting rulers on this little wall, and in this little part behind the door I hung my mats and my June Taylor strip ruler. So this is the closet. It's quite a big closet and I'm really enjoying it. I just put a piece of batting up there. And so I have a small design wall on that side of these doors. These are old-fashioned doors. They just slide back. And as you come on around the room, you're going to see a window that's got a lot of natural light that I'm really enjoying. And my cutting table, for right now, it's in the middle of the room. When I access my quilt frame, when I get over there to do my quilting every once in a while, when I get a bunch of flimsies and have my quilt marathons, I'll move this table out of the way. I've just got a little small pressing station and a cutting station set up there. Coming on around the room, I have a sewing station here. I've been thinking about getting back into a little bit of garment sewing, or trying to do a little garment sewing, not getting back into it. I've never been a good garment seamstress, but yeah, I've got my serger and one of my mini sewing machines. That's actually a Husqvarna Jade Viking 2.0 that I picked up at a thrift store of all places. And here is my main sewing station. I've got my little pressing mat and I've got my Brother PQ. And I know this desk does not look the most awesome, but it is large. The top of it is really large. And my husband cut out so that my machine could be recessed. This has been a game changer for me. Up on the wall, I have a little bit of shelving and my dead clock. Yes, my clock is still dead. And immediately to the right of my sewing station is my fabric and book storage. So yeah, it's got fabric and book storage. There's a basket sitting there for scraps, my garbage can, of course. A bunch of junk down there on the bottom shelf. And you're back at the door. Just got some hooks for some bags and stuff, so yeah. But this is the thing that I really, really love the most, would be this closet. I decided against having my husband to build shelving in it, in my closet, because that would limit me to the way that I could store things. And I've got some totes and tubs and things that I like to store. So for right now, I've got my batting scraps, different types of specialty batting there. I have a roll of quilt batting, polyester batting. I've got my sew sampler, some of my sew sampler boxes on shelves. So yeah, And while I'm here, I wanted to give y'all a sneak peek. Ain't that cute? On my design wall, that's those formal garden blocks, and I got out those shoe fly blocks. I found them that I had made, and they look like they were made to go together. I love when that happens. That's what Bob Ross would call a happy accident. So I'm so happy about the way that this quilt is going to look. I am really enjoying my space. I've still got some things that I've got to move into here. Everything is not complete, but I'm really enjoying this space, and I've got so much more room to move around from station to station. I just don't want to overcrowd it now. I just want to be very intentional about the stuff that I'm putting back in it. But for right now, I know it's not Pinterest worthy. It's not really all that, you know, all that expensive or great, but nothing come from IKEA. It could have. It absolutely could have. The little bookshelves that I store my fabric and books on, they were a Walmart purchase. My cutting table is a Walmart purchase, so I'm not an IKEA girl. I'm more of a Walmart girl. We don't have an IKEA where I live, but if we did, I'm sure I would go there often. This has been Melissa here at Quilting by Heart, just giving y'all a little tour of my new and improved sewing space. I'm not really crazy about having gray walls in my sewing space. I wanted a completely different feel, but I had just repainted these walls, so I was not going to paint them again. Until next time, this has been Melissa. If you like what you see, would you please subscribe to my channel? You can give me a thumbs up or make a comment. That would be great. And until next time when we're doing something else quilty, this has been Melissa here at Quilting by Heart saying you have a great day.